Alright guys, welcome back. It is Spike with Spike Gaming, and we are going to give this another round. So I did some repairs to my house, so I'll put that guy on backwards. Did some repairs to my house, fixed up my walls, fixed up my floors. Also did a little bit of an extension on my deck. I got the drill kind of sitting in the middle here, but I got this all stairs. I'm going to put a rail back here eventually, but I got my orbital exchange there. And I got my contact device over here now, so looks pretty cool. I may even just kind of carry this on eventually. I don't know if this little corner is really necessary, but maybe I'll do that at a later date. So the other thing I went ahead and did is I did go ahead and drop two more biofuel drills on some copper nodes that I found down in the entry to the desert. I remembered there being a couple. I went down, checked it out. There's actually a couple more down there too. There's a gold one and a titanium one that I wouldn't mind getting, so I'll build a couple of those a little bit later. But I also went ahead and added this guy. So I unlocked the anti-poison tonic and the poison paste and made myself 5 of these. I'm hoping 5 will be enough. The reason why I made these is because I felt like the last time that we kind of got wrecked by the Sandworm, it was due to the poison, I think. We did okay, but the poison allowed us to not really heal properly. And I think that was a bigger contributing factor than not having enough food necessarily in our inventory. So I'm really kind of hoping that this is, you know what, I may even go ahead and drop some fatty T-bones down there. What would be better, fatty T-bones or cooked gamey meats? You know what, I'm going to stick with the cooked gamey meat because I got more of them. But I am going to go ahead now, go out here. And I did also move my water purifier over to here. So I'll drink from that and get myself topped up. So I definitely don't want to be battling this guy in a storm, so I'm going to wait for this storm to pass. So in the meantime, I have been also collecting a lot more of the glass here. I picked up a little bit of silica on my way to and from the desert. So hopefully that will allow us to do a little bit more. And I believe I actually did some steel bloom. Yeah, I have a little bit of steel bloom in here. I also have a little bit of epoxy in here. So let's go ahead and drop my steel bloom in here. I don't think I have any more steel. Oh, I have tons of steel ingot in here. Okay, so let's take that, drop it in my bench over here. And so far we're up to 43 walls. So we need one more wall to complete our build. And actually that's probably not true because our top one is going to have 2 angled pieces, and if it's 5 wide, it's actually going to need 4 per side, so I'm going to need 8 total. Let's try that out. And then I'll also need a ton of these actually. That's going to do my second floor. For right now, I think my goal is to kind of... Is this a ramp? No, that's just a half pitch. Would that give me... This is a glass roof. I wonder if that would give me a ramp. Or not a ramp, rather, but a set of stairs. Okay, so I have 8 of those. That's good. I'm going to need these. What am I going to be short? I'm going to be short on glass here for a little bit. Okay. And then I'm really excited. So I think I'm actually going to put the greenhouse off of the back of this over this lake area, and I think it'll allow me to do more with this area, because right now it's full of piranhas. I can't go in there to do anything, but if I can put a door probably even right here just to get back there. I would eventually like to put like a little kitchen area in here, and I need to clean up some of these benches. I think I maybe have too much going on in here. Like the carpentry bench, I'll eventually have an advanced one, but I don't think right now I have any duplicates. No, I don't think I do. So some of this stuff may have to move into a different area or a different section or whatever, and we can figure that out once the time comes. But right now our goal is to wait out this storm, which it's pretty much almost done. Just have to get past that red part. And we're going to go activate that thumper again and see if we can get all of the ore back in these caves here. That's going to be a huge game changer for us. Again, I cleaned out my my copper over there, but I've already used every bit of the copper that was in here. And I turned it into copper wire. I can make some electronics, but I'm pretty limited to how many I can actually make here. I'm probably going to go ahead and dump that in there too. But even right now I can only make 16, which is really not going to give me a ton of this. And we need a lot because everything's going to be electric powered after this. I am going to look at probably putting a couple of these together. If I can build maybe 2 solar panels, I can, and I believe the solar panels in Tech Tree, what are they, tier 3, tier 4, maybe tier 4. The solar panels give us 6,000 power, as opposed to the water wheel that only gives us 2,000 power. So my goal here is to maybe build us 2 solar panels with probably a battery pack and build a little structure, just a 1 square structure with 4 walls and, or, you know, a door. Put 2 of these on the roof because all of my items down here. So I've got, you can see my map marker. This is where one of my copper is. One of them is inside the cave that's right here. There's a titanium one just outside this cave. And then there's a gold one like right here somewhere. So if I can build like a little hut right here, I can possibly power all 4 of these using one little hut with 2 solar panels and a battery pack to get us through the night. And then I can just run down there, grab all of them, run back, and I have a good amount of materials. So and it looks like our storm is just about past. So this one I can probably pick up eventually, but again, I'm kind of waiting out a little bit. Who knows? This might end up being like a living area down here. Like I said, I'm putting a master bedroom up here. So if I can make this into a living area, maybe I have to make like a secondary workshop somewhere. Could even be maybe on top of this hill, just a little workshop area. Maybe back here would be a good spot to put a little workshop area. But for now, we're just gonna roll them with the punches and going from there. Okay. But I am liking how it's turning out. I also looked at this last episode. I want to extend this out past here. Oh, hey. I can go pick that up. I do want to extend this out past here so that I can wrap this around, I think, and have access to be able to go out the other side, which I think will be pretty neat. But I'm going to go pick up that. I know what it is because I found some on my deck after I did all my repairs. Oh, I need to repair that with a hammer. I didn't really do full-on repairs after, like I repaired all the pieces, but I can already see that I'm missing 2 foundations just in here. So I'm going to replace those and repair that one piece over there. So, okay, so I think we're out of the storm. I'm definitely going to need this guy. I'm actually definitely going to need that guy once I activate this thumper. I want to make sure there's no, like... Okay, so there's a kiwi there. We haven't seen much in the way of kiwi yet. Oh, that's cool. I don't see a lot of kiwis. Do I want to... I kind of want to taxidermy that thing. Everything else I see all the time, but do I even have the ability to taxidermy? I don't even think I have a taxidermy knife. Do I have? Where is it? Where would that be? Okay, so I don't see it here. Is it in tier 2? Seems like this... Oh, it's right there. I haven't unlocked it. Okay, so I can't really do much about that. I really wish I could. I would taxidermy that guy. I want to build a trophy room eventually, and I don't see too many kiwis around, so... I really, Oh, he is going to attack me. Oh, there's no, like, music. Oh, I think I'm out of bolts there. Oh, I'll have to check that. Not that I'm going to use my crossbow at all during this sandbox. Yeah, I'm completely out of iron bolts. Okay, so let's use one of these guys. Okay. I didn't use it. Oh, I have to hold it. Okay. And let's, I guess, start this baby up. What? Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, so did it pick up from where it left off? Yes, it's at 61%. So this is fantastic. So it does pick up from where it left off. That's great. And now I guess we wait for the sandworms. It's a little unnerving, I won't lie. Oh, so there's definitely a big guy coming. That was a good shot, right in the mouth. I'm missing him. Okay, so I'm not getting poisoned from that. I'm definitely taking damage. But I'm not getting... Okay, so he's gone. So I'm going to run in zigzag here because he's going to come out. And he definitely hit me. Okay, so that's bad. Okay, I'm going to try to eat as much food as I can here. Get my gun back up. Okay, so he's been missing me, so I feel like as long as I run kinda in circles, he will mostly avoid me. Okay, let's go. Open your mouth. What's a shotgun? Oh, okay, that was bad. Did I get him? I got him. Oh, this is so good. Well, that was a lot easier. Not being... Oh, but he did poison me. I guess my stuff ran off. But I only have a few seconds left, so... Let's check this out now. Okay, we're at 86%. Get my shotgun out, because that was helpful. Maybe eat it a little bit more. Am I going to have more sandworms here? See, and I can deal with those guys. Shotgun to the face, that was a lot easier than I anticipated. I've never seen these medium-sized worms until this boss fight. Okay, how many more can I expect? What have I got here? Oh, 95%. Oh, I heard you. Got him. Is there another big one coming? I hope not. Okay, what have I got? I think I'm done. It's done. Okay, now this is fantastic. We don't need any of this, I don't think. I don't care about any of this. Alright. Let's check out our success, I guess. Let's, I believe there's a cave just down over the hill here. Okay. Well, that was fantastic. That wasn't as bad as the first time. Having that anti-poison really kind of helped me out there. Oh yeah, so this whole cave has been replenished. This is a game changer. Oh, there's like a baby deer in here, I feel. Is there another one up top? Yeah, there is a baby deer in here. Okay. Oh, let's skin him, I guess. Sorry. Alright, so we'll take all that. This is good for us. This is fantastic. So now we have all of this. Like, I even have exotics here again now. This is super awesome. I am going to collect all of this up. Especially the copper. I think I'm going to collect all the copper and then run back real quick just to get it smelting while I'm waiting. And I think that's a copper in there, yeah. This is exciting. So we have essentially given ourselves a huge boost in our copper production here without having to go a long distance to get some of those copper nodes. There's a gold one here even. I'll take that too because we're going to use that for a wire. But yeah, so if you are playing this game and you plan on traveling a long distance, keep in mind that wherever you decide to make your base, there will be a copper shortage. I've done a couple different base locations now throughout the duration of this game. I've played a couple different maps, not a couple different maps, but I guess a couple different playthroughs on Olympus, and it just seems like no matter where I set up, there's always a copper shortage. In fact, on one of our maps, I have a copper node quite literally right outside our base, very similar to the iron node we have here. And yeah, it's still isn't enough. So I would definitely recommend you get set up on one of those as early in the game as you can. Even if you're not using copper, get set up, take as much of it as you can because you will need it for sure. But having the thumper, if you're willing to take on those sand boss, and I believe you can activate it kind of anytime you want. Like I don't think there's a limit on how many times you can activate it or how often you can activate it. I think there's essentially 0 cooldown. So yeah, you can just do that over and over. And if you're, like I said, if you're willing to brave that sandworm boss every time, you should be in good shape. But this is fantastic news. Again, I don't know. Thumper does kind of just touch the edge of this cave, so I don't know if that one was replenished or not, but we'll check that one out kind of later. We do have at least 2 up the hill from us that we can still grab. So let's go take a look and get some of this rolling. And then I'm gonna fix up those 2 spots. And yeah, this is a little gate here, just kind of more for aesthetics, was something I added as well. But let's go in here and drop all that copper. Actually, we'll probably drop everything I just collected straight into here. Gold, copper, platinum. I got a few other things here, so let's go drop some into some of these bins. I'm gonna drop that bone in there for now. And I believe this last one down here has this kind of stuff. Yeah, I didn't need that guy, but... And then the meat I'm actually going to drop straight into the biofuel. And I think yeah. So the big problem here is I keep running out of tree sap, which is crazy because I feel like I make it like 500 at a time. Let's, I feel like we have a ton of coal up here maybe. Do we really need to store more coal? We don't have as much as maybe I thought. And then we'll go drop our stone in here because we have a bunch of stone structures we've been making. And we'll hit up our orbital exchange to get rid of some of this exotics. So. A couple moas. Where did it drop? Oh, it's hitting right there. Oh, it's on the edge of the cliff. Alright. So I am very excited by the fact that these have all now, restocked. So let's go make ourselves some iron bolts. I don't love wasting the rifle ammo if I don't have to. I do want to get that pistol, I think. And the iron bolts are here. How many can I make? 9. What does that give me? 45 iron bolts. That's not a ton. Let's see how you're making out. Okay. So let's drop some of those in here. 2 of those. And the rest can go in here to make steel bloom. And I'm also going to put that window away that I picked up. My water can now go in there. And I'm actually going to put my poison paste back here. The berries can go in here because they're going to turn into spoiled berries, which will help with this. And then I'm going to need... Can I make... If I use wood... Yeah, wood will also allow me to stock this. And how much wood do I need? Because the problem is I put fiber in there, but it seems... So only 1 wood is required. How much fiber? I need 10 fiber for every one. So maybe I'll go chop down a bunch of wood here shortly. Just to give myself the ability to get more of those biofuel. I believe this guy's... There's a couple nodes up here. What is this? One looks like silica. Nope, that's sulfur. I'll take that. That will help me make epoxy when I need. I still haven't found a silica node. I'd really like to. But it seems like there's none near my base, so maybe I'll head out to the east here. A huge area out there on my map that I kind of came through to get here. This whole area here, I'd like to look out there. Maybe there's some nodes out there that I can get. And I definitely want to unlock kind of this whole area of my map eventually. You can see I haven't really explored much of the Riverlands. This was on a different playthrough, but between the desert, I've actually hit most of the desert now. I might actually walk completely around the desert and play that out. But yeah, I'd like to really kind of explore a lot more of this map as we go. So let's head into that cave, collect up our copper, and get it making. Yeah, so this is super awesome for us. Again, I didn't take any of those, of course, so should only be 2 in here regardless. I think the other guy's up here. Oh, yeah, he is up there. Okay. We'll collect our copper. Again, right now the only thing I really care about is the copper. I'll probably collect more because this one's close to my base, so I don't mind picking up kind of everything. If I get a little bit over encumbered, it's not a huge deal to get back. But definitely excited to have a lot of this copper back. Can't believe we beat that Sandworm boss. I don't understand, but it was definitely a lot easier the second time around. That poison, I think, was a big one. I think the fact that my health regen was non-existent, and the fact that the poison itself, I think, was causing a lot of damage potentially. So I'm just, yeah, that was definitely a good idea. Something to keep in mind when you're fighting the Sandworm boss from now on. There are also Sandworm bosses through the desert. I want to say there's actually even more than 1. There might even be 3 out there. But yeah. We, oh, hey, I'm stuck. Okay. So maybe I'll collect. Yeah, so I'm going to get all this copper. This exotics I'm going to take with me as well. Just quite a bit in here. And this is actually just a small cave, so given that it's got quite a bit of copper in it, it's quite nice. I'll take this platinum as well. We haven't, like I said, we don't use a ton of platinum anymore, but it's nice to have some on hand. But there's gold in here as well, I just seen. So that'll be nice as well. But definitely nice having all my resources back and not having to go a long distance to get it. So. Some of this gold. What's this? Iron? Yeah, sure. Why not? Take it all because I can. I think there's another iron node behind me too, but grab some of this. I'll even grab the coal because, well, the coal's really heavy, so maybe I'll grab that on the next time in here, but I may as well grab this guy. I think it's the only one I've missed so far. Alright. And yeah, grab all of this. There might only be 1 coal node in here. If that's the case, I'll probably just grab it because it'll be nice and easy. Hey, is there another? It didn't quite. There we go. And eventually I'll probably make some aluminum structures, so I'm trying to collect that while I can as well. Pick up this coal. Mostly now I'm using coal to make just steel, I think realistically, as long as I'm not using too many, like coal is like early game fuel for like the stone furnace and items like that, but once you kind of get past that and you get into the electricity or even the biofuel, I don't really do a lot of biofuel items. There's but I other than the mining drill, of course, but with the presence of electricity, you kind of negate your need for coal really altogether, except for making steel. So, and we do need a lot of steel for that reinforced glass buildings. So we're gonna try to get as much as we can here, and we'll just head back to our base. Like I said, I have a little bit of work I still want to do around the base. Add to that deck for sure. I think having a wrap around there will be cool. I don't know what that's going to look like because I know it's pretty tall on that one side, but oh, I do like that no matter how encumbered you become, you can still walk, you can still sprint, and in addition to all that, you can still jump. It's quite nice. So I also have heavy damage to my armor, which I should really fix up. Let's get all this in our electric furnace, and then we'll take a look at our kind of armor situation. So let's get our copper in there first, then our gold, then we can worry about our platinum and our aluminum. Sulfur doesn't even need to go in there. Sulfur can actually just go in that guy. Iron can go in that guy. Coal can go in that guy. Nice. And the salt I'll actually store. I don't have a ton of salt. Salt's over here, right there. Boom. And then the exotics I can also ship off again. Alright. So I think that's probably going to be it for this episode. I'll probably mine up a bunch of these caves off camera. I'll probably even add my deck here, which I think will be cool. But right now, I just need to get mined a lot of material so that we can build a lot of electronics and kind of go from there. And I think right now my goal is to kind of work towards getting those solar panels so I can do that kind of idea down in the desert there, so that when we do run out again, we don't necessarily have to fight the sand boss every single time. So let's go take a look here. I actually don't think I have... Yeah, so all my leather here needs to be repaired. And what do I need to repair it? I think I need... Oh, I just need leather. Okay, well that's easy. I think I have leather right here. Nope. But I definitely have a ton upstairs. That guy. There we go. Yeah. So, again, probably just going to pick away here for a little bit, but appreciate you guys watching. Glad we were able to beat the sand boss. Huge deal for us. Getting all these unlocked again is really kind of changing the game. It's going to give us resources that we kind of thought were gone forever. So definitely recommend getting the prototype thumper. Definitely worth it. I would say make sure you're late game. You need to have some armor. You need to have some decent guns for sure. But yeah, once you get to that stage, look into getting that prototype thumper. It'll change your game. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you like what you've been watching in the series so far, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I still need to fix that piece. My goodness. Alright. So, yeah, take care. Have fun. And enjoy.